Hello, guys. I started to say good morning, but it's not morning anymore. I just wanted to give you a little update about yesterday. Whew, almost fell there. I'm still a little dizzy, but I think I know what it is, and I'm fixing to email my doctor and find out for sure. I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. Y'all all will be stumbling around like me. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I wanted to give you an update on yesterday. I did horrible on my points. My point system, my dieting situation. Whew, I was close to the camera there. I did horrible. Horrible. I misread about the point system. I think I told y'all that everything, let's see, all fruits, vegetables, and meat were free foods. Well, I misread that. All right, I'm going to try to do a few things here in the kitchen. I don't know how people gets that long range of seeing the whole kitchen and they're working around in the kitchen. But yet when they talk, they're close enough to it to hear it. I don't understand. But anyway, I was telling you about my point system on my, I've started Weight Watchers. And so, I misread and I thought it said that all fruit, vegetables, and meat were free foods. Well, I misread that. They're not. It's just certain fruits, vegetables, and meat that are free food. And I didn't realize that yesterday, and so when I got hungry, see, I didn't eat any breakfast yesterday, and then I had an egg sandwich for lunch. And, I had to count my bread because that wasn't free food. Eggs is. Eggs is a free food if you don't add extra oil. So I had to count my bread, and I had a couple of cookies that I had to count, or graham cracker that I had to count, and so then when I ate supper, not right before supper, but between supper and lunch and supper, I got pretty hungry, so I was thinking, well, meat is free food, and that was why hubby was gone to get groceries for me, and I really didn't have anything here to eat that was like any fresh vegetables or anything to snack on. So I thought, well, meat are free foods, so I'm just going to grab a can of Vienna sausages, however you say it, and eat that because it's meat is free. So I opened that can and I ate the whole can, which is like 7 sausages. And I ate that. And then, I don't know, it just kept nagging at me. And I kept thinking, I wonder if Vienna sausages are free. I wonder if they're free. So I pulled it up on the website and they weren't free. It's a point a sausage. So I had to add that. Then I ate supper. I found all this out after I ate supper. I ate supper. We had pulled pork. And so I was thinking, meat is free. So I got me a portion size and made me a pulled pork sandwich. So I had to count the bread there again, and all that. So I was thinking, and then like I told you, we always do the pie before we go to bed. When we sit down to relax after everything's done for the day, and we sit down to relax at night. Hubby and I sit down with a cup of decaf coffee and a piece of pie, and we sit there and eat it and drink it and talk, and stuff. And then after that, we'll get on our computers, and we each have a laptop, and we'll do, what we want to on the computer. And so, I told you I wasn't going to give up the pie, so that I knew I was going to have to count that. But all day long, I'm thinking, that all I've had to count was the cookie I ate yesterday morning, the bread I ate for lunch, and the bread I ate for supper. I was thinking that was all I was going to have to, that when I put in the other stuff, that it was going to show that it was free, that it was 0 points. Because you're supposed to still track it, and it'll just show it as 0 points if it's a 0-point food. And so I got to putting it in, which I realized before I ate supper, I realized that the Vienna sausages were not free. So then after supper, we got settled and everything, I sat down, while when we eat our pie and all that, and was doing our own thing, I pulled up the Weight Watchers website and looked at the free foods again. Pork is not in it. The only protein that is free is poultry, eggs. I started to say dairy. I don't think milk is free at all, even the fat-free milk. But it was eggs, poultry, and the protein vegetables, like the beans and stuff that you can substitute for protein for meats. So that means, fish and poultry. Eggs, fish and poultry, and protein vegetables, the beans, the starchy type vegetables, are free. But beef, it doesn't. I haven't looked up to see if they have anything about deer on there, but beef and pork. And I looked up the different fish, and I couldn't find catfish on the list of 0 points. I don't know if catfish has points in it. I'm going to have to go and further into that. I love catfish. I love it grilled. I love it baked. I love it fried, that I can't have no more, but I could air fry it. But I didn't see catfish on the list. So, that being said, I went way over my points, but I'm in the learning process. I commented on the website, and told them what happened, or I just told them I done really bad in my points. And so they were really encouraging about it, and told me just to take, baby steps, which yesterday really was what I was supposed to be doing was, getting the groceries in that I needed and stuff like that. Just gradually getting things done and getting on my way to my good eating habits. So that was one thing that went down yesterday. But I have done better today, which is, I haven't ate lunch yet. But for breakfast, I ate an egg that I put some spray in the pan, and I just let it like fry. I didn't scramble it up. I just put it in there and let it fry on each side in the pan. And I had that, and I had a half a cup of strawberries and a banana. And that's what I had for breakfast. But see, I'm not used to eating like that. I'm used to snacking a cookie here or some pig skins there, or, you know, through between the meals. And I keep feeling a little hungry. So I'm fixing to have to get me something to eat. I don't know yet what I'm going to eat, but I'm fixing to have to get something to eat. Tuna fish in the can, if it's in water, is a free food. I'm thinking that might be, I might put me a layer of spinach, a can of drained tuna fish, and I may grate me some carrots up on there, kind of make me a little salad. I probably would use a little bit of olive oil, mayo. I will have to count it, but I've got to add that. I can't eat it without that. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do for lunch. So the only thing with that I'll have to, that will be counted, will be my mayo. I'll have to measure how much I put in there so I can count it. But I'm going to do that for lunch. But I wanted to tell y'all that I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm really surprised. Why am I surprised? I'm surprised because I had not a real rough night, but I didn't have a real restful night either. I tossed and I turned. I kept waking up. I'd go right back to sleep, but you know, when your sleep is interrupted like that, usually you don't feel too rested the next day. And I felt pretty bad this morning. I wasn't real dizzy today. I haven't been real dizzy. I'm still a little off balance. But I haven't been real dizzy today, so I'm thankful for that. But I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm going to try to attempt doing something that I have not done in a long time. And that's mop my floor. My husband's been having to do it for me. But I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling pretty good today. So I'm going to try, if my back will allow me, I may have to do a room and sit down and let my back ease up and then do another room. But I'm going to try my best to get my house mopped today. So I'm going to see how that goes. I will let you know how it goes. So, anyway, I think today's going pretty good. I'm excited. Well, guys, I didn't get the whole house clean. As you can see, I'm a mess. I didn't get all the rooms mopped. I did get 3 mopped, but that living room is so big that I have to do it in about 3 different sections and sit down in between times. But I did get the living room, the bathroom, and my bedroom mopped. So maybe tomorrow I can do the rest of the house. Hopefully I'll be filling up to it. But I just wanted to come on here and let you know how my day has went, and I hope you've enjoyed this little journey today with me. And I'll be back tomorrow to let you know what's going on then. Good Lord willing, if I'm able, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.